So I'll tell you why say we must celebrate this. Um, for me, it is very hard within a facility to get the parents to engage with the young men. But here out in the community, you parents are involved, and I thank you and I applaud you for that. And for being part of these young men and women's lives and to make that impact, that encouragement, that push. Thank you. So that's why we're here to celebrate. You may think, oh, it's just 8 weeks of completing a summer job program. It is so much bigger than that. You all are taking the first step to many next steps in your lives. And so we're going to celebrate every little victory, everything that you do. We must celebrate it to make sure that you realize that we have a community behind you that supports you. You have your family that supports you. You have Racine County that supports you. You need to know that we got you. Because a lot of times, you don't know that. But I'm here to tell you, we got you, and you keep moving forward, and you keep pushing forward. So, one thing I always say to my young men at RIAP is that you must have a plan A, B, and a C. So, what does that mean? That typically, when you're thinking about what do you want to do when you get out of high school, what do you want to be, you got to have that plan in your head, and you got to start preparing now. So your plan A sometimes, most times don't work out. So you got to have a plan B and a C. So what I will say to you is, please, if you don't have a plan A, B, and C, start thinking about it. What do you want to be? Do you want to be a school teacher? Do you want to own your own business? Do you want to be a lawyer? Do you want to be a doctor, a nurse? You can be whatever you want to be. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't. So I will tell you, I am the second black female warden in the state of Wisconsin. Okay? I was told that I couldn't be a warden. And anytime somebody tells me, and I was rebellious as a young child, I'll tell you that. My parents will tell you that. Ooh, I got on their last nerve and I stayed on punishment for a long time. Like one time for a whole summer. But I took that rebelliousness and I started to use it a different way. So when I was told that I couldn't be a warden, I said, watch me. Okay? And I have a high school education, that is it, because my plan A to go to college didn't fall through because I became pregnant. So then I became a single mother and I had to come up with a different plan, which was my plan B, was to go into corrections. Why? Because I knew it was good money, good insurance, and stability for me and my daughter. So I had to come up with a plan B. And when I was told that I couldn't be one, I said, watch me. So don't let anyone tell you that you can't do anything because of your age, your race, your ethnicity, your gender, where you economically come from, what your family situation looks like, where you live. None of that matters. If your mindset is focused, you can do anything you want to do. Anything. So I push you, I challenge you, that when someone says to you, no, you can't do that, yeah, I can, and I'm going to show you. But make sure you have a strategy and a plan in place to show them. Because you can't have a seat at the table if you're not prepared. And so I had to get prepared to have a seat at the table because I knew I was going to be the only female sitting at the table and the only black female sitting at the table. And it's hard and it's challenging. And it's going to be, nothing comes easy. I'll tell you, the younger generation, y'all want quick, fast. It don't happen like that. Quick, fast, get you incarcerated or dead. That's real. You have to learn to work at it. And it is going to be hard. Whatever you choose to do with your life, it's not going to be easy. You're going to take 2 steps forward and 10 back, but you don't give up. You keep fighting. And family and friends, keep pushing them. Keep pushing them. Say, no, keep going, keep going. Don't give up. Because there is so much talent in this room. You all have so much gift. You have so many gifts. And if you don't know it, somebody's going to tap into them and show you that you have them. It's because you do. You are the future if you don't know it. You are the future. All of us right down here that have all these jobs, y'all going to take our jobs one day. Believe it, that's for real. And you need to be able to sit at the table and tell them why they should hire you and what you bring to the table. That is what you have to learn and speak. Be confident in yourself. My young men that I have at RIAP, they always say, I can't do this because I have a felony. I'm like, yeah, you can. Don't let that stop you. That's a stigma, that's a stereotype. You can do it. You may have to work a little bit harder, but you can do it. You all don't have a DOC number. So you can do it, and you have the community behind you to support you to do it. So please, be prepared to do that. Find a mentor. If you don't have one, ask somebody to be with you. Everybody needs help. So I'll tell you that's the next thing. We all need help. I got here because somebody helped me. I have now brought someone forward. I have a deputy warden. She is a black female. RIAC is the only institution that has an African American warden female and an African American deputy warden female. Because I believe that we bring people up and we keep building and we keep opening doors for those that have been closed. That is what we do. So no matter what situation you come into, just remember that you can get through. We all have fallen short. We've all made mistakes. We've all done things. It's about how you choose to take that next step. Get involved with community service. Get involved with your schools. Get involved with mentors. Get involved with church. Get involved. It's easy to be a follower, but I need all y'all to be leaders. It's easier to stand on that corner with everybody else and hang out. It's harder to say, no, I need to go inside and look at something to help better me for my future. Because everybody's standing on that corner. You're going to end up somewhere else that you don't need to be. So I leave you with this quote. The best way to predict the future is to create it. That's by Abraham Lincoln. So it's up to you to create your future, but just don't let nobody tell you that you can't, because you can. And I know you can do it. Congratulations to you all again, and thank you for letting me have this time to share.